Hello there, and welcome back to Star Wars Jedi Survivor. This is episode 12. Last time, we navigated the Lucrehulk, the abandoned Federation dropship, which we can see in a lovely view over there. And we are headed to the Shattered Moon to locate Ravis. However, there he is. I can see him. I started this episode and I'm like, I can hear the pit droid, so I need to go and find him. So the pit droid that we recruited is not in the saloon, but is actually out here looking at the mantis, which I think is perfect. We got our own little pit droid. My only wish now is for a group of them. We need a couple of pit droids for when we land. So good. My dream would actually be to have the pit droids on the mantis itself in case we need, repairs and any sort of maintenance done while we are on another planet. God knows the mantis needs it because we're constantly in terrible situations. But we're going to go and head to the Shattered Moon.
Shattered Moon it is.
And we are still waiting to unlock some sort of ability.
You and I have different definitions of all right.
Before we go back to Coruscant.
Ravis instead of coming here himself.
Yeah, before we go back to Coruscant, we've got to wait for an ability to interact with like those doors that look like they need like a power cell or something. I don't know. We'll see. And then we'll be doing better exploration of other planets. Because we've unlocked the Force Lift and Force Slam ability now, which is really cool.
Buckle in, Cal. Time to land.
All right, I'm ready.
Vulture droids. Looks like Ravis has more separatist toys than we thought.
Doesn't look like they spotted us yet. Think you can land?
I don't know. The risky part's gonna be taken off again, and the last thing I want is to be stuck on this haunted rock.
We could always build a second cantina. Franchise.
Hey, how about you save the jokes for later, Jetpack?
I can hide the mantis.
Last I checked, this ship isn't equipped with a cloaking device. What is she doing?
Here we go.
The vultures are right in front of us.
Trust her.
Okay, that was impressive.
We will drop you off. Good luck with Ravis.
And to you.
Hey, kid. Hurry back.
Jetpack, man the guns.
Copy that.
Oh, I need some of your blood. In case I get tired.
Blood magic. Just so cute. That transition glitched out for a second there and then put Meryl's face in the center of the screen.
Don't tell Grease, but he's right about this moon. Creepy.
It's unfortunate that the transitions into the cutscenes have like a flash frame of like a weird like glitch beforehand. That's unfortunate. But yeah, Merrin's smile. That smile, baby. We love it. It's an award-winning Night Sister smile right there. It was cool having like a scenario where Bode's like, what the hell's going on? And being able to see the magic at play, but I got excited for a second because it was like vulture droids. And I'm like, oh my god, are we gonna have a mantis fighting off some vulture droids, like cool little dogfight thing? And then it didn't happen, and that's okay. But it's such a Star Wars staple event, Even if we could control the guns, or we could like do a thing where we like fly the mantis and like shoot some ships or something, that would have been awesome. Like my dream would be having a segment like that, even if it's in a cutscene. Like when the escape sequence from Coruscant with the Z95s was awesome in a cutscene because it just felt like I was watching a movie. It was great. Like one of those great scenes from the Star Wars movies. Not like, yay, I'm sitting here and it's like a movie and I'm not playing, but you know, it's just one of those excitable moments where it like you get that feeling of a Star Wars movie in the game, and it's awesome.
Watch yourself out there.
But alas, Night Sister magic cloaking the Mantis is the smarter way than getting into a dogfight and alerting the enemies of our situation.
Be careful.
Let's catch up later.
You come? Oh yeah, no one's coming with me. All right, I'll see you guys later then. Fine. I'll do this myself. All right, so... Oh, there's another one. Would you look at that? Okay, so when we've been on Kobo... Alright, see you later. Fine. It's just me and you, BD. When we were on Kobo, we could see the forest array has changed its tune and is now an orange beam, but it looks like there's another one being shot to another location on Kobo, which is interesting. I wonder if that means that we're going to head to another location on Kobo, on a different side of the planet. That would be kind of awesome.
Raiders are locking this place down.
All right, we're back. Now, let's see. I'm pretty sure, yeah, our destination is just going to be the big door that we couldn't open last time. Doesn't look like, yeah, it's really just going to be a straight shot there, which is kind of funny. Guys, look, it's the Millennium Falcon. Look at that shape. It's the Millennium Falcon from Solo before the escape pod is jettisoned from the front mandibles. We won't fast travel because there might be a cutscene or something. We'll just run it. We're close enough to the location anyway. Whoa! Yes!
That's Ravis's ship. He's
See?
for the tower.
We would have missed Ravis's gunship. I love that he's using the Republic era gunship. Like that just salvaged separatist Republic Clone Wars gear is so fun. I jumped on this because I was like, I just wanted to test it to see if it would work. I'm gonna be like, do my Tony Hawk's Pro Skater moment where we grind on the rail, but instead, I'm trying to see if we can do it with. Can we make it across? The game really doesn't like it. It really doesn't like you sitting on the railing. It's like, no. If you jump, that's fine, but if you land on the railing, the game hates you. It hates you. So it seems that it's this place in particular where this image ghosting of the character model is at its worst. It seems that it's not very good there. All fun and games, huh? Yeah, look at that. Ghosting of Cal's image is atrocious. What's going on in here?
Don't open it! Ah! Not like this! Continuing to attack.
Maybe Centauri hit the compass in the tower. Only one way to find out.
See how this next encounter with Dagan goes. We've had 2 fights with him now. Okay, nice. Wait, do you hear that? That's cool.
Only way through is the firing chamber. Yeah, I don't love
Supreme base boosted gun cannon. Cal get a bit of a haircut here. God, if only that tunnel was just like a little bit longer, huh?
What about a fabrication facility on the moon?
Would save us bringing materials from elsewhere.
One-stop shop. As the needs of the moon station become clear, it was decided to build a fabrication factory on the moon itself to better facilitate any required maintenance. Oh shit.
Jedi, I admire your persistence in following me here. Our time on Kobo was cut short. You survived. I look forward to picking up where we left off.
He looks forward to picking up where we left off, eh? Oh, I'm missing that cool scene. What was the point of them avoiding detection by the vulture droids? Only for them to be running away from them now. Where I don't get to see a cool fancy cutscene of them doing a little dogfight. I want to see it. Hopefully it switches to a cutscene where we've got like Bode on the guns or something like that.
When did Ravis take orders from anybody?
Ravis has only ever been humbled by one warrior, Dagan. He owes him a life debt.
Yeah, cool.
You wouldn't catch me being bossed around like that.
Be silent and stand guard.
Roger, roger.
A Gendai having a life debt is crazy when you think about it, because what if he had a life debt to someone like Yoda's species, or just someone with a really ridiculously long lifespan? Like, Gendai being functionally immortal is one thing, but having a life debt to someone who could also be living an incredibly long time? I wonder if that's why Ravis was saying, hey, after we do this, like, this settles it. Because, like, you've lived multiple lifetimes at this point, being frozen. What? What? I thought I was going to pull him off the edge to his death. He came all the way up here? Oh, man. Where'd the other guys go? Oh, they're right there. God damn.
You'll never escape.
You can just lure them into the beam. We're gonna try and lure them into the beam. Yep. It works. Lure them into the beam. Just parry them at the beam for a while.
Time to make an example of you.
Time to make an example of you. Gets disintegrated.
Go after him. Hard to hit.
Oh, that's good.
It'll help.
That is the end.
Why did you all die? Good shit. That's one way to deal with the problems. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah!
Reject.
Needs a little help, baby.
How long have you laid dormant? Soon, you will sing again.
Waking giants. For centuries, the moon station lay dormant and damaged. Ravis and Dagan, however, are determined to breathe life into the facility once more.
Hey, Cal. You there?
I'm here. You all okay?
We're managing. No rush, but hurry up and let us know when you're on your way back.
Will do.
Surely I get to see just like a crumb of dogfighting cutscene. A crumb. Oh man. That was lucky. Would I win? Yo, okay, this looks cool. Oh, damn it. It doesn't look that cool anymore. Oh, I'm not a fan of the one sleeve. God, when the preview looks so much cooler. No. An unpretentious garb for one who trudges the land in search of a worthy opponent. Damn, this is so cool, except for the sleeveless look. If this had 2 sleeves, I'd be rocking it. See, this is the advantage of getting the game on PC. Someone will probably be able to like mod this duelist garb into having 2 sleeves. It's got a little tattered cloak and a little pauldron, and it looks good. And the colors on it would look great as well. I bet there'd be like a little black one, and that'll be good. But the guy, it's the same as this in terms of the sleeves, pretty much. Sleeves with the arm wraps. Well, I'm not replacing my current gear. It had potential. It did. It had potential. That's unfortunate. I'm loving seeing all the different commentary, by the way, on everybody's preferred stances. We're getting a lot of people with double blades. A lot of people rocking the crossguard, from what I'm hearing, in terms of what people are preferring. I really do like the one-on-one combat that the single blade with the blaster can do, and I love that we're finally able to do these. I think this is why I'm using this one instead of the double-bladed one, because we got so much of it in Fallen Order that I'm just enjoying a little bit of a variety. And I'm also loving the crossguard one as well. Switching between that and the crossguard have been a real treat. The best thing that was ever done to the battle droids was giving them a mind of their own, taking them away from like a control ship where they're all like a hive mind, and allowing them all to have their own separate like ability to think. It's great. Although shrouded in some mystery, it is believed the array displaces Kobo matter by ionizing energy fired through it. Stations throughout the beam chamber monitor the process.
Jedi, I hear you're still with us. You're really there. The power is everything. Power is freedom. And if you do not turn away, oh, shit. Something about the Jedi. Your ideals teach patience, peace, humility. Your needs are Jedi brutality. That is what the galaxy remembers of the Clone Wars. Those who fell to this empire are a pale shadow compared to those from Dagan's age. And yet, you persevere. Perhaps you'll surprise me. You must want Tantalor very badly. But how far? You've already killed her. Maybe you're no different than the Empire after all. I will show you no mercy. Return. Surrender is a prison, and I will not be in a prison again. A cage is the only true defeat.
Holy crap. I was like, man doesn't know when to shut up. That was so funny. Like, I was about to compliment his villainous monologuing over the loudspeaker trope at one point because of what he was saying. I was like, that's so good. But the fact that he's lived through multiple iterations of the Jedi's existence to be able to make that commentary when it's like, Dagan's Jedi Order, you do not hold a candle to it. The Jedi brutality is what is remembered from the Clone Wars. I think that's an incredible perspective from like a villain with such a long lifespan to see it. But then it was funny because every single time he was saying a sentence, I was like, cool, that'll be his final sentence because that sounds like an end point. And then it kept going for about 3 to 4 more of those same things that sounded like a closing statement. I was like, Ravis needs to hire a writer for his speeches to help him realize, hey, sir, you've actually got like 4 different closing statements here at the end. Oh no, I got smacked. The other one was so funny, I got like launched by it. That was such funny timing. Honestly, Ravis and the villainous monologuing. We love to see it.
Only way up is ahead. And into another firing chamber. Yeah, one was enough.
Oh.
We're not done yet.
That musical cue as it all falls down. Very neat touch. I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait. Oh, it's a good thing I got one of these. Whee!
The hour approaches for you to make Dagan's vision real once more.
Prized merchandise. Ravis prowls every hidden nook of the array, assessing its remaining viability and latent potential.
Persistence reveals the path.
I'm assuming that means we can't go this way. And we've got to go through here. Oh, my controller vibrating like crazy right now. I sense the moment approaching. We are close. Boop.
Cree's lab. Doubt she ever thought it would come to this. She made her choices, but if it helps us find a home that's free of the Empire, so be it. This is different.
Music kicking in. Laboratory thermoregulator. To control tests effectively, the inner laboratory's temperature is strictly regulated by a master control unit in the laboratory's atrium. Ooh. I see you all. Okay. The Republic Research Laboratory. Shall we change... I might change the stance to a crossguard. Use the crossguard again. Oh, yes, I've got 2 other perk slots, so I need another one. Each enemy killed during small amount of life. Precision. Might stick on just lightsaber throw, dealing more damage, I guess.
Jedi, you are nearly too late. I await you in the control tower. Reach me if you can.
Okay. It's got a bunch of these things in here. Surely we're about to figure out how we can deal with these floating things. Surely. It's about time. I'm sick and tired of seeing them without being able to interact with them.
What's that?
What do you mean, what's that? You've been seeing them everywhere. Do you like, Oops, don't do lightsaber moves too close to the edge. What do you mean, what's that? I can't... There's no pop-up. I've made them appear. Now what? Okay.
Together, ready up.
Opening fire. Come up here and fight. See? Do it like that. This is important. I detected a problem.
Oh, what?
Stop this aggressor.
Change position.
Buddy, help!
Taking the shot.
All right, Nick. This is... No chance. Have some.
That's quick recovery, mate.
You'll pay.
God, dodging my heavy moves. How dare you? Okay. Maybe what we need is found elsewhere, because right now we can't do anything about it. It's definitely clear that this has got to be the moment, though. You really? We've got to do a whole thing with this? Okay. Okay. Okay, buddy. Probably picked a good time for the crossguard saber. Nope. Launched him. What a blade. What a saber. Look at that bad boy. Love it. Right. So much goddamn Kobo matter around here that I need to burn away.
No test so far has been successful.
Dagan Gera has belief.
Then he senses something I do not.
The plan. 2 Jedi of the High Republic find a quiet spot away from prying eyes to discuss their purpose on the shattered moon. Oh man, I need this thing, and the glass on this window is shattered. If only I had some kind of weapon or magical space wizard ability that would allow me to get it without having to do some weird thing. I love these types of games Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor, right? But the locked doors are hilarious. There's certain just silliness of like they need to construct a video game for you to have video game things, but then it's a little bit immersion breaking when you're like, I have a lightsaber and magical space wizard abilities. Like none of this stuff should really bother me. Like it shouldn't be a boundary. I should just be able to smash the window open or cut the door open.
We have a containment breach.
Get down!
You just have to accept it. When catastrophe struck Kobo's moon, the laboratory was not spared. Personnel within the lab could only take cover and hope as their carefully curated experiments shatter around them. So it's like I need it from there. And then it needs to go in here, and then I pull it from there. It's just... okay. Instead of just being able to pull it through the window. Oh. Yep. Why are you gonna keep hitting that? Okay. Are you kidding? What? Are you kidding? It's a joke. What the fuck? Okay, sure. How could I not pull that out? No. Surely. Thank you. Silly.
All that tech on Kobo. Was it made here? That gadget we found in the stone spires. Think you can help here? You've got this one, right, BD?
Cool. That got rid of all of it up there. Nice. Like, instead of just being able to break open the glass and just open a door or proceed, we must make you use the force on this ball in a weird way.
Do your magic, BD.
Oh, nice. Droideka slice, hell yeah. That's cool. Interesting that the technology is found here. You'd think you would unlock that in a terminal on the Lucrehulk. Considering the nature of droidekas and the technology not really existing around the time of the High Republic era. And the locations in the game are pretty close together as well. You may as well have just unlocked slicing droidekas in the Lucrehulk. That would have made more sense. But that's alright, we'll unlock it here. For some reason. Okay.
Let's see what Cree was up to. Nice job.
Inoperable console. Rendered inoperable by time or sabotage, the proximity of these consoles to the innermost laboratory nevertheless guarantees that whatever information they held was likely of the most sensitive nature.
Centauri.
Dagan, what have you done?
What I must.
Stop.
But you want what I want. Why else would you deceive the Council?
You've lost your way. Surrender. And we can figure this out, together.
Come with me.
It's too late for that.
Such despair, Centauri. Tanalor. You can feel it slipping away.
My despair is for you. Tanalor has changed you.
It's changed you as well. Step aside.
No.
Then I must go it alone.
Oh. There it is. Damn.
Centauri.
Get a medical droid in here and prepare a back-to tank.
Oh, it's so underwhelming compared to what I thought was going to happen. Oh, so anticlimactic.
What'd you find? High Republic tech. Works with my grapple. Could help us climb the tower.
Yay, now we can fucking access balloons. We can grapple and launch away from perches.
Turn them in. Why?
Oh, that's cool. Upgraded ascension cable. Hold and release LT to grapple and launch away from perches. Apparently just our existing grapple was not capable of grappling onto these and doing that. We needed the High Republic hook cable to do that. That's so anticlimactic. I had it in my head like this whole time with, you know, the cutting the arm off. I'm like, oh man, it just means that obviously like Dagan's had this thing where he's lost his way in the pursuit of this thing, and then Centauri has had to stop him. When she ignited her lightsaber like that, I was fully expecting Dagan to ignite his and them to have like a little clash, but it just pushes her aside and then she just cuts it off. So she did cut it off like I had assumed so, but there was no sort of fanfare about it. It was just like, do not touch the cookie jar. Don't make me tell you again. In a Force vision, Cal witnesses Centauri Cree attempt to pull Dagan back from a dark path. After Dagan violently lunges for the compass, he didn't really violently lunge for it, just kind of went to grab it, and you smacked him on the hand with a lightsaber. Cree severs his arm and calls a droid to prepare a back-to tank. You don't think that that was a bit of a excessive move when he wasn't even armed? That just seems so strange. I fully expected it to be like the limb being cut off out of like a hesitant necessity, like you have to stop him, but it was like he was just standing there. Mans was just standing there. That's alright. I get it. I get it. I built it up more in my head and didn't need to. So now, yay, we can use, they literally even just called it a balloon grapple. I haven't been up here, so hold on. Oh no, it's just because that's a ceiling platform. For some reason that looks like a solid thing. Oh, I can get up there, just later. Alright, let's grapple the balloon. We've been waiting the whole game for this. We're like, what are these floating things? That's cool. I like that.
It works. On to Ravis.
It's a good thing it works, isn't it? Hold LT, and then for a short time we can aim. Oh, that's cool. That is fun. Activate balloons. Activate the balloons. I require balloon traversal. Okay. Where am I going from there? I need to launch myself up to the wall. Okay, launch myself up to the wall by going this way first. Is there even a reason to be up here? Is there a treasure here that I can't see until I walk right up to it? Yes.
I'm sure Z can decrypt this for us.
Awesome. The timing of that no. It's too perfect.
Don't think we can slice that.
God damn it. And yet again, another thing that we have to wait for. So I think there's this and then the doors that are closed that we haven't been able to open yet. So there's still a couple things left that we can't interact with that we're waiting for. I love this though. This is very satisfying. Oh, okay. Rematch time.
Ravis.
Jedi.
Why did you activate the array?
It's been many years since I last took the life of a Jedi.
Why did you activate the...
I heard you. Long ago, Dagan bested me in combat. Earned my loyalty. We fought side by side until the Jedi betrayed him. Took many of your order to defeat me. And yet, they dishonored me. Denied me a warrior's death. Left me to rot in a cage for centuries. So, it seems our destinies are intertwined. The demise of your order allowed me to escape.
And yet, nothing has changed. You're still just Dagan's servant.
Time does not diminish my loyalties. Without a code, you can only serve yourself.
Where's the compass, Ravis?
I owe you nothing, Jedi! If you want that knowledge from me, you're gonna have to fight for it.
Fuck yeah. Very well. Oh, that's so sick. Alright. Classic post cutscene, pre-boss fight, Apocalypse intermission here because I have to talk about it before the thought leaves. Because we finally get that answer. Because I was like, well, what's Ravis been doing for like 200 years? He's just been sort of fucking around, just like twiddling his thumbs. And I do like that the game addresses it. Because I was thinking of that, of being like, okay, so we're the ones who end up freeing him. I was like, has Ravis just been trying to get a key for like 200 years unsuccessfully? Like, what's this man been doing? So I really do like that he's only been out and about for like 10 years, and that's been him assembling the Bedlam Raiders and unifying them. It makes so much more sense, and I'm very glad to get that, okay, cool, confirmation, because I was worried in the beginning. I'm being like, okay, this man's just been kicking about doing nothing, and then we're the ones who end up freeing Dagan you know, Ravis should be grateful to us for doing the work. But that's good. So he's been around for 10 years. Great attitude. I love the attitude of both Cal and Ravis here, where he's like, "Where's the compass, man? Just give it up." And we've made him mad. Oh, he's got backpack missiles.
This is not over yet.
Oh, this is cool to see what he was doing with this. He's like fixing this up so it comes off. What the fuck? Whoa.
We'll help us.
Oops. Oh, that gun. Oh, we're breaking off his armor.
You're fast.
It's cool to get some confirmation that he's actually been beaten as well, but it took many to do so. Oh. Why do I feel like it's not gonna be the end here? Of course he'd want more. Man's reinforced as hell.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh my god.
For 200 years!
I won't disappoint you then.
Oh, he's slowly being broken out of his shell. I knew that there was going to be more. I was like, there's definitely going to be a more. If like there's any boss fight in this game which would have a second phase, it would be a Gendai. Holy shit! Oh, it's so cool seeing the tentacles, or like all the nerves and stuff.
Fear of a is more potent than any blood.
Do you see how cool it was that I switched from dual wielding to the this saber in midair, and it was like so flawless, like him switching it between his back. Oh no! I was stuck in the air. It was weird. I was trying to jump backwards, and I was just jumping on the spot. We have died. Like this move, right? When we've got two, I'm in the air, you switch. How smooth is that? The way that he can do it behind his back like that. That's so awesome. Like the way that there's actually an animation of him doing it while in midair, it doesn't just like switch to it. I love that detail. That's awesome. All right. That game's gonna make me do that again. That's fine. This fight is fun, so I don't mind repeating it. We do love a fun boss fight. Oh, he's already ready to go.
Fine. Over here.
God, the problem of committing to an attack with the crossguard is always when you're about to suffer a hit as a result.
You are a warrior.
Oh.
Help! Find you! Fight!
I want to watch this again. I don't want to skip it. I want to watch him like... it's satisfying to watch him like slice the armor and see it like fall apart. Come on, man. You should have gone for the stab move. At least slice him across the waist. It doesn't look like there's a lot of armor protection along that waist.
I've been waiting for this. For 200 years!
I won't disappoint you then.
Cool. And this time it was better. He wasn't randomly facing the other direction as soon as the cutscene ended.
I feel a long-lasting exhilaration.
Damn, those smacks.
BD, stim!
Whoa. Damn.
I have not this feeling lost forever.
Oh. Just when you think the smacks are over, they keep coming. Oh.
Enough. I yield. You have proven yourself.
Where is the compass?
Centauri Cree's observatory, as Dagan suspected. I have opened the way. He goes there now.
I defeated you. Fight with me. We can take on Dagan together.
I will not, Jedi. After all these centuries, I still dream of Tanalor. I had hoped to see it again, but... that is not to be. This Dagan Gera stands in your way.
You don't have to do this.
Only one of you will reach Tanalor. Jedi, give me my warrior's death. Now!
We should go.
Cal so cold with it. That's 2 decapitations in one game. Which means the body is gone because you can't show the decapitation because censorship. Immersion broken. Alright, here's the rules, guys. In Star Wars Jedi Survivor, to maintain perfect immersion after a decapitation, just don't look back. Just don't turn around. Because the body's not there. 2 decapitations in one game. Right, Cal? He's got another tally to the counter there. God damn. I would think that even if you decapitated a Gendai, I guess that he probably wouldn't be able to, because when his arm was cut off, he could put his arm back on manually. But I guess if you are... his head could grow tentacles and do like a tentacle head thing and reattach himself to his body and reattach then reattach his arms. I don't know if, yeah, I reckon you could do that. Maybe. It looked as if he was ready to go, though. So I think this was like a Gendai that was like robbed of his warrior's death 200 years ago and then imprisoned. And you got to think of like, for a creature or a life form that's functionally immortal, you got to think of what solitude and imprisonment for hundreds of years would do to like someone like that. You know, people who already have that sort of level of immortality must be some level of crazy already with how much they can see in the galaxy. You'd really have to make friends with a lot of other long life-formed beings. Otherwise, it's a very lonely life. Probably have a lot of droid friends. But yeah, it's very cool to see a Gendai defeated through combat like this. We didn't have to throw Ravis into the sun or melt him in a Kobo ray beam or something. I was expecting that either he was just not going to die or he'd be forced to go out in some sort of ridiculously dramatic way to make sure there was no trace of him left. But I wonder if a Gendai that maybe isn't ready to give up and doesn't want to go out on his warrior's death could put himself back together from a decapitation. Like how I'm thinking, with the tentacles coming out of the neck, and then he can reconnect himself to his torso. Because his brain was still intact. We only cut the head off. But I think if he's ready to go, he could probably willingly just sort of cease to exist at that point. But that was pretty damn sick to cut off the arms like that, and then to finish him. That's amazing. All right, let's have a look. Ravis tells Cal how he came to be captured and imprisoned by the Jedi hundreds of years ago. The memory is a bitter one, as the Gendai Code dictates honor from battle and an oath of service if defeated. Although Cal attempts to convince Ravis to join his cause, Ravis is tired of servitude. He demands a warrior's death and receives it. He'd rather die than be indebted to Cal. This would have been a very interesting allegiance change, though, if he did actually switch over to our side, and then we could show him Tanalorr again by defeating Dagan. High Republic Moon Laboratory. In the deepest section of the facility on Kobo's moon was an experimental laboratory. Within, samples of Kobo matter were manipulated and experimented upon in an effort to discover what the unique material was capable of. At the heart of the facility was Centauri Cree's personal lab. Ravis defeated. At the core of the Shattered Moon facility, Cal saw a vision of Centauri Cree severing Dagan's arm as he tried to seize the final compass from her. Ascending to the control tower, Cal confronted Ravis, and in a destructive bout, he finally defeated the Gendai. Humbled, Ravis revealed that Dagan sent him to open the path to an observatory high in Kobo's mountains. There, he said, was the final compass. Refusing to aid the Jedi, Ravis then demanded a warrior's death, which Cal obliged. The Mantis crew makes for Kobo and the final compass, knowing that Dagan Gera stands in their way. Do you know what's cool is some of these entries, they read like a Star Wars opening crawl sometimes. Like you're like scrolling down and then you get to the end where it's like, the Mantis crew makes for Kobo and the final compass, knowing that Dagan Gera stands in their way. And then the opening crawl fades away and it pans down to the orbit of Kobo and the Mantis comes in. And there's your Star Wars movie intro. I love it. So the way has been opened.
Grease, you there?
Cal, I don't know what you did, but those vulture droids are making a hasty exit. The landing pad's clear. I'm gonna bring the Mantis in now.
Copy that.
We'll be waiting for you, kid.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like... there's the Mantis. Looks like what I was saying with this other beam is that it's not even another beam at all.
Now look at him. Consumed by his obsession with Tanalorr. How's that different from what we're doing? Yeah. Don't worry about it. Thanks for having my back.
Nice. Alright, so it's not another beam similar to the forest array being shot out, it's the Kobo matter. So we're not going to another location with a forest array type thing, we're just going to the observatory. Look at that for a complete little turnaround there, that was nice. Alright.
Let's stop for a moment.
We could probably just walk back to the ship. We're almost at 2 skill points. We'll walk back to the ship just in case there's a scene that happens. Can we take Ravis's gunship? That'd be cool. Where did he park? Where did he park that bad boy? There is a droid here. There's a few droids here. Goodbye. So, if I get this straight, the whole time that I was going through that facility, the Mantis was just being chased by the same Vulture droids the whole time, or were they just being chased by numerous the whole time? I like that. The Vulture droids have finally left us alone after like an hour.
Running from a blaster, better run a little faster. Goodbye, lone saloon. Location shattered moon. Hey, look at that. He ain't dead. How you doing, kid?
How?
Whatever you did up there sure kicked the firebug nest.
Ravis is gone.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So let me guess. Back to Kobo?
Yeah, I think so.
Say, Jetpack, give me a hand up here.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Aaron's just looking. Back to Kobo. Back to the shattered moon of Kobo. Back to Kobo again. Back to the shattered moon of Kobo. Back to Kobo. Back to the shattered moon of Kobo. Back to Kobo. There's a lot of back and forth going on.
About this place, I just don't like.
Just like you were scared of Dathomir?
Now, hold on. That's different. We knew that planet was full of nasties. But this moon, it's the unknown that spooks me, you know? All creaking and abandoned. It's too quiet.
You're just superstitious.
Oh, yeah? You think so, huh? Well, I was right about the witch planet.
It wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad? There were zombies, Cal. Zombies. I wouldn't send my worst enemy here. And I already have enemies here.
Not now. I need some time to think.
Okay, she's brooding.
Ever play Sabacc?
Sure. You?
First time I played, I won 9 games in a row.
You're just that good, huh?
That's the thing. I'm not. It was luck. Never played Sabacc again.
Interesting. I was assuming that he's probably got like a trick up his sleeve, like Lando's little thing that you see in Solo where he's cheating.
I don't trust a lucky streak. Not in this galaxy.
Alright, bird. Back to Kobo. It feels like it feels like we probably won't be heading back to the Shattered Moon for story reasons. It does say 100%. It does say 100%. So I don't think we're coming back to the moon, which is nice. So let's go back to Kobo.
Bound for Kobo.
Will there be another planet in this game for us to go to? Because the original had... You got Zepho. Not Zepho. I don't think you go to the planet of Zepho. So you go Bogano. You've got Dathomir. You've got Kashyyyk. But like a missing one. And then obviously you've got the Fortress Inquisitorius. You go to one of the moons near Mustafar, which was amazing. I only just played Fallen Order recently.
I need to clear my mind.
Oh, okay. We're interacting with the holo table. But this game has Kobo and Coruscant.
You're brooding.
You were brooding.
That easy to read my mind?
It's no Jedi trick. Just pay attention.
On the Shattered Moon, I saw Dagan confront Centauri. He was so consumed by Tanalorr that he completely lost his way. Reminds me of my fight with the Empire these last few years. Let's just say I don't want to end up like him.
You are very stubborn, but ambition does not drive you.
I just don't understand why she didn't see the change in him before it was too late.
They dreamed together and suffered together. A shared dream is not so easy to wake from. Is that what troubles you? Losing yourself?
Yeah. A little.
If you ever stray from your path, we will guide you back.
Hope that's not foreshadowing. We don't need Cal going to the dark side. Good scene though between characters. I really appreciate the interaction with Cal having those doubts. So yeah, this game we've got Jedi, Kobo, the Shattered Moon, and Coruscant. I'm wondering if there will be, I guess maybe Tanalorr, I would say, but then I'm wondering if there's going to be another location. But then how do you really bring another location into this story? Because this feels like a very contained and specific narrative that ties to this planet. That's why part of me thought that we would reunite with each of the crew on different planets. Like we would maybe even go to Dathomir or go to another planet and meet up with Merrin, but we had Merrin and Sia both on Jeddah instead. I don't think I would be too disappointed if there wasn't another planet. I feel like there could potentially be one, like in the previous game, an end game location pops up. And I feel like Tanalorr is probably going to be that end game location. Like, it doesn't bother me too much because I think the story's been really fun. I think the gameplay's been really fun. I'm enjoying this game tremendously. That I think asking for another location is just me wanting to see more of Star Wars. You know, it doesn't even have to be tied to this game. It's just like I just want to run around different planets in this sort of gameplay style. But, you know, not at the cost of like the actual can't find the word, you know, the actual sort of purpose of this game and this story to randomly be like, you can go to fucking Tatooine for no reason, you know what I mean?
I gotta hand it to you, kid. Things are looking better than ever.
And you wanted to sit this one out.
Oh, well, count on you to prove me wrong, Cal. When we were all ready to fold, you never stopped fighting.
And we can't stop now.
Yeah, I know. We still got a lot of work ahead of us. But you gotta remember to stop and appreciate how far we've come.
With Ravis dead, the Bedlam Raiders have been wounded. This makes them dangerous.
They weren't exactly harmless before.
No, they were not. I will look after the outpost. The Raiders may strike if they think we are vulnerable.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
I know you will, and I will be waiting.
I know you will, and I will be waiting. This bird is off the ship. Alright, we got a couple of databank entries. After defeating Ravis, Cal wonders about what code he follows now that the Jedi Order is gone. He worries that he could lose himself to obsession. Merrin assures him that should he stray from his path, his family will bring him back. I think that was a really good scene, and I liked Cal recognizing and seeing himself in Dagan in a sense of his current pursuit for Tanalorr. I think that's really smart to address it. The Bedlam Raider Code. They are led by Ravis, a Gendai warrior who imparted upon them his strict warrior's code. At its core, the code promotes the quest for freedom won through ever greater power, and that death is preferable to subjugation. Although many of the raiders themselves do not adhere to all of the code's principles, it is nevertheless a binding force that keeps Ravis's irregular army unified. Can't interact with Pit Droid. 0 out of 10. Whoop. New characters and conversations are available. We'll check out Pyloons. Where are we headed anyway? What are we doing? Confront Dagan at the Kobo Observatory. So that should be... Okay, it's in a new area we haven't been to before. Oh, it's very close to here. Recruit the mysterious fisherman. Okay. Shall we recruit a mysterious fisherman before we head this way? How do we get here then? Must be that, okay. There's still stuff that we can't do yet. But there is one thing that we can. Ah, there you go, that pathway. So this is underground in the smuggling tunnels. There's some stuff that we can do. Okay. Let's see what conversations we can have with people. So that's always a great thing to do. I'm looking forward to this game after like a few more updates, you know, so maybe we don't, when we enter a new area, we don't have that weird sort of that texture pop in thing where it like loads the entire area in multiple stages. I'd love not being able to see that. Game's definitely doing its best to load as fast as possible sometimes, but it just isn't really able to do it. Trying its best.
You know what this place needs?
A working refresher?
Discipline. Those mouth-breathing raiders just walked in here and made off with Z. I go off planet for 1 second, and the whole place has gone soft. They've got to get it through their heads that I can't be their fearless leader all the time.
People have to learn to defend themselves, Grease. You can't fight their battles for them.
But misery.
That it has. But keep it to yourself, Leah. I got a canteen in the road.
I'm sad I just missed out on that Turgle conversation.
Could really use a drink.
Just a moment longer. I'll be by when I can.
As soon as I saw Monk talking to Turgle, I'm like, damn it, I've just picked talking to Grease.
Cal, is it true? Is Ravis really gone?
Yeah. You relieved?
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But I'm actually sad. It almost feels like I killed him.
He did try to kill you.
Oh yeah, a few times. But none of this would have happened if I wasn't trying to make a quick credit. I'm a murderer. Hey, Monk, what's it take for a frog with blood on his hands to get some service around here?
A frog with blood on his hands. Turgle the voice of Invader Zim?
Ravis, forgive me!
I'm pretty sure Turgle is the voice of Invader Zim. I think that's just clicked for me too.
You're on a roll, Cal. Got another tip for ya.
What you got?
A bounty droid named Mesh has been babbling on the brood comms about that lab on the Shattered Moon. Go shut him up, will ya? They're a disgrace to the profession, if you ask me.
We'll see about him. Sooner or later.
Attaboy.
Find Mesh. Alright.
So why'd you choose to study the High Republic?
You know, I think it is the same reason that people are flocking to Pyloon's saloon. Everyone is excited about the possibility of what Kobo could become. I believe that is the kind of optimism that defined the High Republic.
Maybe you're right about that.
Some other time, okay?
Okay.
So you've been out of the game completely since the Empire cracked down?
More or less. Not that I didn't go down swinging. When the company went belly up, I insisted I could turn things around. But Dreo, my partner, he wanted to leave together.
So what happened?
Well, he left, all right. But in my infinite wisdom, I decided to stick it out. Try to turn the cards in my favor. I got greedy. I can't tell you how badly I wish I'd gone with him. Instead, I chose what you might call the scenic route to rock bottom. And that brings us to this rue-brittled cantina years later.
At least you got out eventually.
Will you take some advice, Cal?
Sure.
It's not just about getting out. It's about getting out before you lose everything.
Lost connection. Moran tells Cal about Dreo, a former business partner and past love from the sunset of Moran's smuggling years. When Dreo urged Moran to abandon the business and leave together, Moran refused, so Dreo left alone instead. It's a shame.
Another time.
Another time.
You ever get homesick, Tulot?
From time to time, there are quite a few things I miss.
Like what?
The many rivers, bloody trout leaping over the current, and the food that I crave.
Oh yeah?
Handmade dumplings stuffed with potato and kushnip. I miss the taste of anson, a minty spice that enlivens every taste bud.
You should talk to Grease. Maybe you can whip something up that reminds you of home.
A wise suggestion, Sojourner.
I love the content here of like, here's all of these random Star Wars ingredients and things that you've never heard of before, but also dumplings is a universal constant. It's kind of great. I'm loving the cool designs that you get to see on these dudes that are just background characters though.
But that Mogu you took out had quite the stench.
Ugh, quite.
Range with your nose, my mama always said. We once had a feral canifant terrorizing the ranch, just a menace. Destroyed our barn, twice. Canifants cover their own tracks, see? Crafty buggers, practically impossible to find.
So how'd you track it?
We reversed our vaporators, pumped the air full of moisture. When it's humid, smells get a lot, well, more pungent. Was long before we caught the scent.
Clever.
Ain't it? We all got 5 senses, Cal. I figure we might as well use them.
Okay, lovely. Let's go and check out these rumors. So there's a Jedi meditation chamber and a mysterious fisherman on our way to this place. So if we just run straight through here, that should take us to where we need to go. Just to get the roller mine facility. Still, it's breakable structure. Okay. Kobo's only 62% explored. It's crazy. It's crazy. So much to still experience. Never go past a bogling without giving it a pat. Oh, it must just be the balloons that we can navigate now. Is it balloons? That was the reason we couldn't go this way. That is a shortcut we don't have the access to. Oh, and what about the we never did go to that sandcrawler, did we?
I know. Come on now. It'll be okay.
We never did go to check out that sandcrawler, did we? Where was that on Kobo? Because we might be able to actually access or get close to it now. I need to make a mental note of that because I want to go there.
You okay?
The beast here gets spooked when something's wrong. Don't know what it is, but I've learned to trust him. You headed up the mountain?
Looks like it.
I don't know if that's mad or brave or both, but you watch yourselves up there, you hear?
You got it.
Prospector's Folly, we call it. Pretty treacherous. Crawling with all kinds of dangers.
Sounds like our kind of place.
Salted blisters, what an almighty racket! Have your bells for feet?
Have your balls for feet? Is this our mysterious fisherman? Yes. My god, what are you? You're so small. What are you? Is that a beard? Oh my god. Look at this little outfit. With all of this, like, the starfish on him and everything. The fuck?
What's your name, lad? If I'm to hold a grudge, best to know the name.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
My bantam old mum dubbed me Scuba Stev. Scuba the Fisher, am I?
You know, there's a fish tank down in Pyloon Saloon that could use some attention.
Pyloon Saloon? That'll have infested watering hole down in yon valley.
All right. Did I ask?
Ah, fine, twist my arm. I'll do it. Maybe at the saloon and we'll appraise this so-called tank.
So this is how the fishing comes into play. Oh my god, look at this dude. A master fisherman obsessed with his craft, Scuba Stev is a fount of wisdom, knowledge, and encouragement as long as the topic is fishing.
Ken, you couldn't stay away. You didn't forsake the sea spray once it's missed in your gums.
I guess not.
You're the aspect of a fisher, lad. And lucky for you, we're perched just above the lair of the sea fish.
Sea fish, huh?
That's right. An impossible catch. No fisher in the right mind would pursue such a quarrelsome foe. No fisher, but Scuba Stev.
Scottish Scuba Stev. Oh my god. What are you doing? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. He's in and he's out. Aquarium fish. Find Scuba Stev to collect new fish and display them in the saloon. I was going to jump in after him. Man's already gone. Oh, well, shit. Sea fish. Oh my god. The sea fish may not be the rarest of all fish, but it is nevertheless a tricky creature to catch on account of its agility. Found most often at higher elevations, the sea fish has learned to flit and dodge through the water to make it harder for airborne predators to gain purchase. Can I get back up? I can't get back up that way? Damn. And I can't talk to you while I'm in the water. Okay. I just dived in after him immediately. I can walk back on the side here.
Careful. There's nothing to worry. Whoa! I got you, Shanna.
Thanks.
Two prospectors are gazing over the waterfall. One slips and is saved by the other. They shake it off before heading on.
You see that, lad?
That was pretty impressive.
You still think I'm small time, eh?
No, I believe
Well then, I've no choice but to regale you with my bleak-most history. Tarry a moment, and I'll tell you a thing or two about old Scuba Stev.
This is amazing. I love new Star Wars characters that are just instantly favorites.
So, you wish to prick up your ears and receive the tale of Scuba?
If you're sharing stories, we'll listen.
Then you be a fool, my lad. A sordid tale will bring you nothing but grief and woe.
Okay, well, if you're not sharing stories, we'll...
Oh, fine, I'll tell you. At your own insistence, and at your own peril. But story begins in a small village on the frozen banks of Tar, my home world. Nights black as quillfish in it. Winter so cold, a stern look can turn you to glass.
Doesn't sound like the easiest place to grow up.
Difficult, aye. From the moment your mother's milk froze on your tongue to the moment you found it upon frozen streets. You see, the fishes, they had the right of it. They dwelt far below the ice, where warm currents danced like ribbons in the wind. To fish so scarce a quarry, on account of the great fish famine, well, it's near a mild undertaking. But for all me belly aching now, there's a peaceful enough life for a wee Scavian with an instinct for the rod.
So you discovered your talent early?
Such a talent was I, that as a lad, me hardly spotted my first prickly chin hair. I was given an audience with Undan. But that'd be a tale for another time.
Okay. That'd be a tale for another time. Tar. Scuba regales Cal with his history, beginning with his upbringing on Tar, a frozen world whose only food source is a vast aquatic ecosystem beneath its surface. The famine-stricken Scavians struggled to subsist. Scuba Stev the Scavian.
Oh, and some advice, lad. If you're planning to scale the mountain, you'll need to keep a strong grip.
Okay. I'll need to keep a strong grip. Alright, let's take a look around here. Where did, Oh look, some doors that we're actually interacting with the Force instead of,
You're afraid.
instead of being like, ah, it's locked.
Everything falls. Die.
Oh, it's a brutal finisher. Amazing. Where the hell? Where's Bode at? Because we got off the ship. Merrin and Grease were there. Bode wasn't playing with his blaster, and then he wasn't even in the cantina either. Well, that looked very strange. Where the hell is he at? I didn't even need the Force for those doors. So we're just ruining this person's home. Can blow this up apparently though. I need some. Okay. Need one of those droids. I need me one of them droids. Oh, the basement. Hello. Yeah.
Hello? Who's there?
T1N8.
Oh, a newcomer. Who are you?
You got the stim logo on you.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
Are you here to rescue us?
We were just exploring. How long you been here?
We have been trapped down here for at least a standard cycle. Maybe more.
We?
Ah, yes. It is just me. And has been for some time. But you have cleared the way. Are the raiders gone then?
We took care of them. Maybe you should leave before more come.
Yes. I will return to the outpost at Rambler's Reach. We had a domicile there. I hope to see you again.
T1N8 recruited. What would their nickname be? Oh, there it is. Affectionately known simply as Tina. Okay. I guess that can come out of... Because, like, usually they always have, like, nicknames that, like, make sense. Like R2 and 3PO, and they're spelt instead of just there being their numbers. But then you've got T1N8, known as Tina, was once the protocol droid to a family who toiled in the caverns beneath Prospector's Folly. After their untimely demise, Tina was abandoned and trapped beneath their now devastated home until a rogue Jedi Knight stumbled upon her and in doing so, delivered her freedom at long last.
I will leave for Rambler's Reach soon. But first, I must gather my thoughts. The outpost, yes. I wonder how much of our old home remains.
How long has it been? Damn, okay. There's more to this. There's more to this place.
I barred the passage. I'm sorry.
Farewell.
Makeshift grave. A grave of an unknown prospector, seemingly constructed by one unfamiliar with the process, but with an obvious level of care and respect. That's sad. Ooh.
Ugh. The smell down here is potent.
Ooh. Funky caverns. What is going on here? There's so many of them and they're just staring at me ominously. Can I just put you down?
What is that? Acid? Let's keep her distance.
Ah! What the fuck?
Droids. The raiders have rigged this place.
Okay. What the fuck? Where am I? What is this place? The Funky Caverns is what I'm going to call it.
My son.
Hey, come here. Why me?
Prospectors who tried exploring this cavern met unfortunate ends. One, caught by some peril deeper into the cave network, managed to crawl back before succumbing to their wounds just meters from the entrance. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, they just grew back. Oh! And they blow up.
BD, help please.
Damn, okay.
I'll need to find a different way.
Of course. That'll be our way out of here. Oh my god. Where did you all come from? The Funky Caverns. Did I just make the battle droids all respawn? We've got 2 skill points, but I'm saving up for one that costs 3. Whoop. Oh. Damn. God damn. The depth to this map is mind-blowing. Like this whole game.
Need to be careful with it.
And Kobo is just huge. Like you think that just the normal world is massive, and then you find yourself all in these different like caverns and all this kind of shit. A mysterious fungus that gives off a peculiar acidic odor. The growths can be found throughout the cave network, though little else about their behavior is known.
Attack complete.
Where did you come from? Oh my lord.
Evading potential threat.
Buddy, help!
How long they been down here?
You will scour this place for anything of note. If anyone tries to interfere, crush them.
Jedi plots. Ravis ordered the raiders to occupy the cave network. He believed, through instinct if nothing else, the place held some information about his missing master's whereabouts. Okay.
Jedi, at last you grace us. I am one of the last faces you'll see, I expect. These caves will be your tomb. Ha!
Sebashan, okay. We're being taunted. I wanted to force pull her into the gate. Looks like we'll have to come up on her from behind. There's our skill point. Nice. Okay. So this was the bonus area. Just want to double check that. Thank you, BD. That battle droid with the overkill from the crossguard saber. Okay. Nope. Okay, there's multiple of these gates. Oh shit! I just saw the shadow of it. Oh my god. Holy crap. I just saw the shadow. Oh man. Ah, this is my redemption. I get to do my finishing move, hopefully, against the Rancor this time. Because unfortunately I missed the timing. Oh yes, Buddy thought it would be a good idea to kick the Rancor. I mean, the kick does damage, which, funnily enough. Oh. Okay, not a good move. Oh, come on. I had definitely dodged out of the way. Don't eat me, no! I had definitely dodged out of the way of that one. That was kind of horse crap. But that's fine. He did one of those Dark Souls ones where he goes, you dodge out of the way, and he goes, and now I'm just going to grab you. Alright, Rancor rematch. Not yet, anyway. The enemies up there still want a piece of me. Actually, I'll leave that. Just for now. Oh, look at that. Look at that imposing shadow. Okay. What are you doing? Just standing there? Oh. That insta-kill getting eaten is certainly a move, isn't it? I wonder if there's any bones in here that I can use. Oh man. The Dark Souls enemy run back intensifies. Why can't I just make it onto the ground without dying? It'd be nice if there were some areas where you didn't suffer from the fall damage thing. Because in some areas it just looks kind of ridiculous. Do not eat me. It doesn't matter how well you play against the Rancor, because it'll grab you and eat you. It just doesn't matter how you fight it, because if you fail to dodge that stupid grab, you're dead. Oh, you are shitting me. Not the opening move before I'd even picked up my stuff. I can't even believe it opened with the eating. I didn't even think it was capable of that. Well, that just shows me, hey man, fuck you for
focus.
Not picking up your stuff immediately off the floor. It's a good thing that we're only at the 3 skill tree anyway. So let's just put a skill in and get rid of it. What the hell, man? Okay, Jesus. Maybe I should have greater slow. Increase the range of my cleave. Maybe a blaster would be good for this, wouldn't it? Alright. I'm going to put some points in these trees, despite it not being relevant for my current predicament. But I would like to be able to use this. Hold RB and Y to lift your target as well as nearby enemies. Oh, that's interesting. So you've been able to have the soaring lift for quite some time. But you need to get into like a significant portion into the game to learn how to do it on objects for some reason. Okay. Weird. Okay.
Let's move.
Back to the fight. Again. Okay, sir, don't open with the eating move, please. Yeah, do that. Do that instead. Unbelievable.
I need something, buddy.
You need to stop doing that, sir. You are grab spamming.
Toss me one, BD.
Because you know it's the only way that you can win a fight. Yes. Oh, nice. That is a good execution.
Rancor? Really? They're going all out.
There you go. I finally got my Rancor execution. I'm glad that there was another one in the game.
Let's show this to Z.
It's a good one too. Lives up to the hype. No bones available for that one, I don't think. Rancor prey. Although it remains a mystery if the raiders somehow lured this Rancor to the cave or if it had been here a long time, it's clear the beast was nonetheless provided with a stable diet of victims. That's good.
More of you.
A Jedi.
Oh.
Fascinating. Ravis told us tales, but what a thrill to see you in the flesh. I will enjoy studying your remains. Should your exploration turn sour.
Prince Petran. Okay, we've got a couple of the raiders that are in here that are all just standing behind obscure electrified gates that apparently I can't interact with. I'll have to do something about that.
We have to get back to warn the others.
I don't think we're making it back.
I don't think we're making it back, laddie. 2 prospectors, despite the odds, made it deep into the cave networks. However, they find themselves trapped and lament that this may be their end. I forget about the proximity. Oh, there's a lot of them down there. Yeah. No, proximity's funny. Alright, getting down there. Will this work? Oh, it works! Oh yeah, because the acid. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, you're invisible. Fuck. Oh! The orange blade. And it's like properly orange too. Can't use the force on what you can't see, apparently.
Unbelievable. Truly, the Jedi are just as skilled as I was led to believe. Ravis was right about you.
What makes you think you'll do any better?
The caverns are deep and dangerous, Jedi. There is more you do not know.
Oh, did use the force and it worked. I really like that this is their way of being able to have more lightsaber fights in the game. Like, I'm actually totally on board with it. I'm totally on board with it because it's like these raiders that have just acquired like High Republic era lightsabers. And Ravis has made them all his knights. And I kind of fuck with it. I think it's great because obviously they're not skilled in the force and they're using a saber and they've got like blasters or gadgets with it, and it's an excuse for us to have some cool lightsaber fights in Jedi Survivor as well without it being like too questionable of like, oh, there's a bunch of like dark side users or stuff like that, or special fights with Inquisitors, etc, etc.
We're all the way down here trying to reach through the stars.
We all must do our part, Padawan. No matter our place.
I suppose.
Very cool. As above, so below. 2 Jedi, a knight and a Padawan, discussed their circumstances. The Padawan expressed a grim amusement at seeing so far from their purpose, only to be chided by her master. Does this person get unlocked in here, or is they just classify as like the Bedlam Raider lieutenant with a single blade, I assume? Yeah. They don't get added to the... Yeah, they don't get added to the thing. Or it's just the same one. It's so red up here. Duelist switch, that's cool. Nice. So we got to use the acid to melt those gates. Makes sense. Get on board with it.
You're going down.
How do you not trigger those? Why do they blow up for me? They don't like organics. There must be an organic thing only. They don't get triggered by robotics, I suppose. It's got to be like the answer. Why? Oh, Scuba, how did you even get that thing down here? Okay, I guess you came in all the way from the top. Oh my god, so Scuba moves around And this is how we get different fish. We find him near different bodies of water now. That's awesome.
Scuba, hey, what's waiting beneath the surface this time?
These strange climes have a most mysterious resident, the Viscid Lurker. There they love to nestle into the cozier reaches of the sea, but they're not too cozy for Scuba Step.
Nice, I think.
And then in he goes. And then he gets us a fish. That's so cool. Viscid Lurker. Amazing. Let's wait for the databank entry for it. The Viscid Lurker dwells in the dark places of Kobo, shying away from natural light when it can help it, feeding on the waterborne mites and krill that are only found in sunless places. Dangerous by nature, their tendrils emit a sharp electrical shock, enough to sting a grown species, but entirely lethal to those a lurker considers its prey.
Ha ha! Got it! You know, I was famed for my lurker catching talents. Oh, and lad, I know what you'll say. Scuba, you were only prized for your skill in catching them on account of your wee stature. And I might be right, but you can no more fit a basilisk in a lurker's lair than an oyster in a thimble.
Sounds right to me.
Can I interest you in a tale?
Yes.
Where are we? Ah, yes. By virtue of my prodigious fishing talents, I was taken to see the mysterious one they call Undone. I can see it still. Wee Scuba, ushered into yon black-mouthed cave. I could barely make out a figure glinting with moonlight. I scrubbed my eyes like a old tar scrubbing the deck. And there she was, a vast creature. Great tentacles blooming from her blubber, like cables gorging on a fuel tank. One of the tentacles twitched into the air, just over my head, and then, wham! Right on the noggin, so I'm told. I staggered out the cave like a lover first acquainted with a deck. But something else happened. I think when that fell tentacle struck me, Undone took something straight out of my brain and put something else in.
She put something in your brain?
Aye, boy. The subtle art of catching a fish. The art of focus. And in the dark, with nothing but the bristles on your chin for company, that focus is special. From that day forward, when I plunged my line into the frigid waters, it would emerge with a fish. 3 times out of 7.
That's less than half.
My village told me that I'd be the one to save them from the great fish famine. Little did I know that the grapnel was soon to arrive on our shores.
Gonna assume that's a bad thing.
Perhaps, lad. And perhaps not.
A story for another time, yeah. I like that we'd find him in different fishing spots and he'll continue his tale. A good question for another time. Ah, cool. Whee. Oh, damn. I wonder if there's a chest in that diving spot with the fish where he first got it for us. There probably is. But we got too distracted with the whole thing. We just moved on. I will probably have to check that. Well, so long, and thanks for all the fish, he says. Because there's just no way you can do that without making that joke. It's just kind of, you have to. I have to do it. Thank you. That's a good checkpoint. We've gone down there. Perfect. And then... oh, there's going to be another one of these. Okay, perfect. Well, let's do the introduction first, because they've got a... this enemy wants to gloat. They all want to gloat first, so we'll see what the enemy has to say. Oh! Ooh. There's 2 Magna Guards here. Okay, hold on. What's that? Oh, there's multiple Magna Guards here. Are they activated? They're not activated. But they're awake? No? What the fuck?
Jedi. Systems damaged.
Nice. They don't attack unless you attack them, maybe? They're definitely active. There we go. That was weird. Like I walked right in front of it. Just did not care.
Buddy.
Oh, the kick. Stabbing it in its non-existent head. Oh, I love the resistance to the pull and it going into an attack. It's so sick. Wild. Okay. A green saber.
Yet more of you.
Finally, the prey comes to me. Ravis said you would. He sends us many places and we obey. You, however, should concern yourself more with surviving.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to get there gloating first. Double-bladed green saber. Hell yes. And then we can grab one of these. Time to fight. Ah! Yeah, so you're the double-bladed one, so you've got a cool grappling hook. You're the double-bladed boys and their forbidden move of turning the saber off. They love it. You will get absolutely destroyed by my crossguard saber. That's all I will say to you.
Toss me one, BD.
This flora is fascinating. I can't figure it out.
Perhaps there's something in the satellite laboratory that could help us analyze it.
Scientific friction. Two Republic scientists have grown excited by the discoveries they have made in the caverns, but cannot further analyze them without additional investigative equipment located elsewhere. Another gate lies beneath us. Never ends. Just got this endless mass of caverns. Oh no, hang on. Doesn't look like there's anything in the map. Strangely enough. And that goes all the way up to the surface. Oh, that's the elevator. Nice. Let's activate the elevator. Send it up.
Use this to reach the surface. Well, I don't think they fell through a hole in the roof every time, buddy.
Nice. Interesting. How do I get back? Oh, there we go. So it's showing that, like, doorway. but then it's not like
it's locked.
Letting us see it. We got unlocking a slicing thing.
Just what we need.
Ooh, Vanguard slice. So we can see that there's another one of those doors, but it's not included on the map.
What? Oh no!
And that's why.
You see that?
Yeah. Okay. There you go. There you go. Oh look, it's one of those things. If only I could use the Force through a door with a very pretty and clear visual. Okay. Oh shit, where am I?
Got something, buddy? Look at that.
Okay. Dead Jedi. The body of a Jedi long dead who presumably conducted research within the caverns. Their body indicates they were killed by massive trauma from someone much larger than them. Ravis, maybe. Ages ago. Perhaps.
I wonder if he started growing after the Republic. Either way, good for us.
What was that? Oh no!
Ravis.
Gruesome. They've been
A
here.
fallen knight. The body of a Jedi Knight brutally ambushed by some unknown force before being unceremoniously discarded in the bowels of the cave.
Time.
Yep. Ravis back in the day. Oh, there's one right here. I should be able to just launch that one. Oh, actually I should just be able to get it from here. Give me another. Makes sense why it wasn't on the map, because it was a little secret one to fall into. Where are we? Oh, this is you. You're on this side. Okay. Sebashan was on this side.
Reflexes. Now it's real.
Whoa. Crossguard Saber is so good for that one-on-one combat.
No. Your offense is sad.
Nice. That's the third one defeated.
Need to open this.
Very fun. We get like 3 just lightsaber boss fights together. Super enjoyable. They would have taken the hilts off of these dead Jedi, maybe.
Where is Dagan Gera?
I don't know. We couldn't find him. But he murdered Jedi. He must answer for his crimes.
I understand. You're following your code, and I am following mine. I owe him everything. But I owe nothing.
God damn. Ravis' search. Ravis, loyal lieutenant of Dagan, scours Kobo in search of his missing master. Any Jedi he encounters are potential informants and inevitable victims. So, this would have been before he was bested by a group of Jedi that would imprison him for 200 years. Nice. Disable the shields, maybe?
Let's check it out.
From this control room, the Republic Jedi and scientists stationed here conducted their monitoring of the planet's activity while also gathering samples from the caverns themselves.
So they were studying the growths here. As well as more research on Kobo later. They really found this whole planet fascinating.
Yes.
Must have hated having to leave it all behind. Come on. Let's go.
The unfound chests part is the best section. The unfound chests part is 100% the best part of this. Oh, this is great. Now this opens up a lot. What the fuck? Especially when there are chests that you've seen where you're like, what? That's just levitating. Okay, okay. There's a couple of chests that we missed. This is the best part, because you get to see the chests you've missed in areas that you've been in. And you get to be like, huh? How did I miss that chest? You know what I mean? Oh man, there's a lot. There's a lot of chests to discover. And I am so down to see what we can find. How many of it's going to be good stuff, though? Who knows? Okay. Let's go here. This looks to be the exit. This should be a shortcut now. And then, from here... looks like we can swim up. Take us back out here. This beacon isn't even in the right place. Oh no, we haven't missed this chest, because it's on the bottom here. We're about to go and get it. That's such a nice map upgrade. Should be over here, the Smuggler's Tunnels. There it is. Yes, the tactical material. Is that the tactical material for the jacket as well? Yes, it is. Oh no, I already had the tactical jacket material, didn't I? What am I saying? But now I've unlocked it for the pants. Nice. One of these days, I will unlock the bomber jacket colors. I'm beginning to think that they don't exist, but they definitely do because it just says it's locked. As soon as I get my bomber jacket fashion back, it's over. Oh, hello. He's back again, my favorite fisherman. How are you doing?
Isn't it a little dark down there for fishing?
A true fisher doesn't rely on the sun to do the seeing. A true fisher fishes with the mind. Sink your eyes on this.
I just love how I've been questioning how the hell we're going to get fish this whole time. I'm like, how are we getting fish and why aren't we collecting any fish? Because we needed to find the fisherman. The barbed hookfish has evolved out of necessity to be a brutal predator. Other fish in its taxonomy feed on krill and water-based nutrients, but the hookfish has developed a defensive exoskeleton and hooked fins for attacking other fish, and even birds who dare to cross it.
You're asking yourself, how in the deep did old Scuba know where the fishy was hiding? And what you don't know is that the barbed hookfish always travels northward.
How does it always travel north?
Well, you see, north, it's a relative, define a bumped into on my way down. But a true fisher knows that a pocket full of luck is more important than some cod migration pattern. Now for a story, if you've the time.
I always have the time for you, Scuba.
The tale continues. When we last spoke, I warned of the grapnel's arrival. That great ship came descending on us like an anchor cutting the deep. Ne'er a more fearsome ship did you clamp my eye on. She was sharp, like a fish, like the nose of a bony fish. She had 3 great claws. Aye, the landing gear. But when her great jaws parted, aye, the loading ramp. Will you hush and let Scuba tell the story? Her great jaws parted, disgorging her dread crew. A more vile pack of fisherfolk you never did see. And led by the vilest of them all, Captain One Yick Wet. The bearded, bezel-less bat that he intended to fish in our waters. Trophy hunters they were, in search of the most rare catches. Well, we Sakavians refused. We had the Great Famine to contend with, see? Every fish was precious. But the ferocious captain didn't care for our troubles. With a belch, he produced from his creel a mighty harpoon. Wait, cried wee Scuba, hopping off of his rock. I know these waters like the taste of my own tongue. There'll be few fish beneath yon ice. But, continued I, if you take me with you, and if you leave my village be, I could show you how to coax the rarest of fishes onto your line. Aye. The dread captain stroked his briny beard. After a long moment, he held out his hand and grinned most terribly. Lad, said he, you be a monk. I'll be requiring another for my crew, one who knows the curve of the sea. Oh, Cal, if I could only go back to that moment when I shook Captain Wet's rigid hand. If only I'd never stepped off my wee rock. But my encounter with Undan had given me a taste for the unknown. I couldn't resist the call of adventure, and I had to save my people. So, I left with the grapnel, thinking the business done. I would be a fisher for Captain Wet. Of course, my adventure had only begun. For just when the grapnel hit orbit...
More trouble, I take it?
Ah, but I've havered on long enough. Come back another time and I'll tell you more.
Wanyik Wet. I'm loving the Scottish Star Wars fisherman's tales. When a foreign fishing crew arrived to plunder Sakavi Tar's seas, Scuba struck a deal. He would lend them his talents on the condition that they never fish on his homeworld. He joined the crew and set off on the grapnel, a starship captained by a vile basilisk called Wanyik Wet. When's our new Star Wars animated series happening, and why is it going to be Scottish Fisherman Adventures? Because I'm on board. We need like one of those reality show fisherman TV series, but yes, it's Scuba.
Is there anyone on Kobo who isn't digging?
I think that's what we need. Don't you think? I think that's what we need. Did I unlock anything with that scan? I think I looked away from the screen for like a second. Oh god. It's a big drop. Yeah, we can drop down there to the beginning and start again, but I don't know why we would do that. We do have some... Of course you are. Why? Why must you be this way? We are yet to see how we can get to the other side there, but we will. God, it's crazy how much of a, like, bonus area can take so much time in a good way. Like, you just like having fun, like exploring and checking it all out, that you're like, holy crap, we've been here for like fucking ages. Oh, I found... Okay. Oh, I'm about to get back to Pyloon Saloon. Oh. Oh, cool. Pyloon Saloon. Nice. Well, we don't need to do that. That makes sense of where we've been. Alright, let's go where we have not gone then. That's great, because I was just looking at this and I was like, we should do that. And now I can do it myself. Oh, it's one of these bad boys. Alright. Let's do one of these. fractured momentum. Use your skills to reach the goal. Oh god. Well, that was just poor timing. Oh, it got me. Damn. Oh, what the fuck? There's shit going on all the way over there. Watch out for this bad boy! Jesus. Wait, what? Oh, hang on. I think I'm supposed to fucking switch directions to go up the other way, aren't I? Looks like I'm supposed to switch directions. Oh, oh god. Terrible. Where's my depth perception? Switch direction. Oh. It goes so much faster. Alright, maybe jump over it first and then flip direction. Oh man. Okay, and then there's gonna be... Oh, okay. Oh, I switch direction again. Okay. How am I... What? What? Where am I going from there? How do I get onto the other one? What the fuck? Ah. Okay. Ah, you bitch! I don't understand where I'm going from there. So that one's a challenge for the old brain. You know what? I just figured out the best way to do this. Okay, so from here you go up there, and then there's fucking another cable over there. All right, how am I just? I guess I'm just supposed to be able to jump and just make it. You're just supposed to be that good or something, and then there's another one, and then that'll get you up there. Bop to the end. Okay. Maybe you're just supposed to be able to be good at jumping. Like you use this to jump and then you go huh, and then you can jump again. Okay, there you go. You need to use this to get the momentum. Oh, fuck off. That's so bullshit. Okay, so you need to use the green thing to reabsorb to oh my god. You need to use the green thing to get your bloody momentum. And then you need to do it again. Oh, okay. Bloody hell, mate. Why did you jump up? And I was pushing my thumbstick to the right, and Cal said, "No, I do not feel like it today." I shouldn't have got away with that, but apparently I did. This shit's ass. Oh no, why does this have to be the thing that we do at the end of an episode? Hey guys, and welcome to this bullshit. Where we do this. Unfortunately. Oh no. Oh, now this is bad. Okay. Why? That's just terrible timing. That's better timing. Because now I can wait for that to switch over and we can go over here. Nice. And then I need to think of the best angle to do it on, and I think it's here. Oh, fuck you, mate. Fuck you. What's the best one for me to do that on? Unbelievable. Another case of fucking terrible timing ensues. Unfucking believable. The timing with that stupid barrier. Lick my nutsack. You stupid cable. Alright, now I'm getting tilted, and now we're just getting tilted. Who thought this was a good idea? Oh, I got distracted because I started looking at the cool Venators in the background and did not even look at the giant orb. I was like, ooh, cool looking Venators. Oh, it's going to be another case of tragic timing. There we go. That's kind of alright. Nice. How do I get to this stupid cable? Ooh, that was close. I'm trying to think of the closest angle. Damn it. Oh, you piece of shit. Let me stay alive here. Okay. We can do this one pretty well, but then I just need to get to there. Oh, it's all about this stupid timing. Oh! What? Just grab onto the cable, you nutsack. It's not that hard, Cal. Why can't he get it, man? It's obviously Cal's fault. It's obviously Cal's fault. What's the angle for me to grab this stupid cable? Do I have to do it like right at the very end? Okay, well that's fucking crap. That is just crap. Okay. I need this to be like... Oh, thank God. Nice. Thank you. It was actually super easy, dude. I didn't even fucking struggle, man. Oh, terrible. We got it. Cable hopping.
All right, that did it.
Give me my skill point. And then we can go spend them bad boys. Alright. That was very satisfying. And I guess that's going to be where we close out the episode. We did the funky caverns. And we've met Scuba, which is just... he's spectacular. I love him. We've already got 3 fishes. And I think we're going to head up to the surface and we'll continue our journey through to... the Kobo Observatory next time. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. There was some really good main story stuff here and some great little secondary content to get into as well. I will see you next time for the Kobo Observatory.